Morning everybody, how are you all today? So I am on my way to work, as you can probably tell. Not so much actually work today. I've got a seminar to go to in London. It's a Citrix event called CPA, Citrix Partner Accelerator. So for all of Citrix's partners, you turn up and they give you insight into the future roadmap of products and platforms, and they also kind of tell you what's going on at the moment. There's technical tracks, sales tracks, all different kinds of stuff that you can do, and it's really just to keep you bang up to date with the latest and greatest from the company Citrix. So as you guys know, I do a lot of work with Citrix, so this is kind of important for me to go to. It's an all-day event, so it's kind of a long one, but sometimes fairly good fun because I get to see people that maybe I haven't seen for quite a while. And this particular industry I've been in for coming up to 20 years now, so I know a lot of people who have been in the industry for a long time, so it's quite often nice to catch up with those guys. But actually, all in all, it's quite a long, kind of lengthy day. In fact, I'm just going to park in the station and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Sorry guys, it was just easier to park up then. So I've actually got a few minutes before my train. It's 7:42 in the morning at the moment. My train is at 7:55. And normally what I do is I actually drive to a closer station to get into London, and then I park there and then I get the train in. But because the walk from that car park to that station is maybe a sort of 5-minute walk, I've gone to my local station, which although it takes sort of 10-15 minutes longer to get into London, the station is right next to me, and I'm not bothered about the walking, but it's just started absolutely pissing down with rain, as you can probably see here on the window, and I just don't want to get soaking wet because I've got to be in these clothes for the rest of the day. So yes, that is what I'm up to today. Now, last night we had the Galaxy S5 event. Now, first of all, they really pissed me off because for the first 15 minutes of the event, they played classical music to us. Now, as you guys know, I do listen to classical music, as you heard me listening to some Beethoven a little while ago, and that's fine. The classical music was beautiful and the orchestra were incredible, but I want it to be my choice when I listen to whatever music I want to listen to. I don't want Samsung taking up 15 minutes of my time playing some bullshit that's got nothing at all to do with the actual release itself. I don't want to turn up to an event and have to wait ages before the actual event starts. Like, it annoys me that they feel that they can take that chunk out of your day, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather have been playing with my son or doing anything other than listening to the choice of music that Samsung want me to listen to. But anyway, that's kind of a side note. It may sound petty, but I hate it when other people feel that they can waste your time. So that was that kind of set me off on a bad note. And then we had the usual Samsung crappy presentation as well. Their presentations are always just the absolute worst. They're tacky, cheesy, and just pretty shittily presented, really. So I turned off about halfway through it, and then I read up on the actual articles afterwards. So everyone had hands-on with the products, it seemed, even before the announcement, and all of the leaks basically came out about 2 minutes before the actual event. So that was a bit of a kind of pointless thing as well. So the S5, what do I think? Well, I'm not a huge fan of Samsung phones anyway. Their other products I think are fantastic. The electronics they make, even the white goods like fridges and stuff, are incredible. The TVs are fantastic. Now, Samsung phones are great. They are great phones, but for me personally, I'm not a fan. I don't like the crappy build quality. I don't like the horrible materials they use, and I absolutely despise TouchWiz. Other than that, they're pretty good, but and I see why people do buy them. But for me, if I had to have just one Android phone, it most definitely would not be a Samsung phone, that is for sure. So it's not a huge big deal for me watching the Samsung event, but what actually came out of it was even more disappointing, because the S5 is basically the S4 with a fingerprint sensor and 4K video. That was pretty much all that came out of it. Yes, you've got all the gimmicks with fitness again and all that crap that no one ever uses, but they did add 4K video, which is great. We love to see 4K video. I don't think it's very usable on a smartphone because it sucks up memory like you wouldn't believe, and most people don't have the facilities to edit it, and you certainly can't edit it in phone very well. So although I like to see it there, personally, I don't think it's the most usable feature in the world for most people. But it's great to have it on a phone. Everything else is pretty much exactly the same, except for the fact that they've added a fingerprint sensor, but the fingerprint sensor is a swipe one, which means that according to all of the articles that I've read from the Virgin stuff is that you can't use it one-handed. It's almost impossible. It's very unreliable, and overall a pretty crap implementation, and they've just put it in there because Apple did, basically, in my opinion. Now, what it makes you realise is that after using the HTC One Max with the fingerprint sensor and hearing all of this about the Samsung Galaxy S5, is just how incredible a job Apple did with theirs, where you just simply touch it and bang, it's open instantly. Incredibly good job. They bought that fingerprint company years and years before they actually announced it, and it shows you why, because they did a perfect or a near perfect implementation of it, and I love Touch ID. I think it's absolutely incredible, and I use it all the time. In fact, it really annoys me when I have to unlock stuff now, when I just wish that it had a fingerprint sensor, and I can't wait for it to come to iPad and hopefully all the MacBooks as well. That would be great. But anyway, enough about Samsung. I will be queuing up at Stratford. all of slagging it off, and then I'm like, yeah, but I will buy one. And a lot of people say, oh, why are you buying it if you don't like it? Well, because I am a product reviewer. That is part of my job. I do review products. I can't just pick and choose stuff whether I like it or not. I need to give my opinion on it. So I will be queuing at the Samsung store on the day of release in Stratford, Westfield. So if anyone wants to come and meet me up there, feel free. I believe it's the 11th of April. So something like that. So if you want to come meet me on that morning, then let me know and I'll meet you up there. But I will be up there anyway, picking up the S5, as I have done since the Galaxy S3. And then I'll be bringing it back and bringing you guys an unboxing and a first look. And oh my god, that gold colour, how much does that look like a sticky plaster or a band-aid? It looks absolutely awful.
This is where we are the 800-pound gorilla, Citrix and its partner community. So we can take this message, we can build on this message, so that all of you can help us continue to maintain that position and continue to add value to our customers. I mentioned earlier, CIO's role is changing dramatically. And you look at what a couple of CIOs are seeing here in their business. Goldman Sachs, it's really not about owning and controlling the device anymore. It's about a secure way to get access to applications and services and data. Look at another customer, Credit Suisse. It's not about controlling anymore or restricting. It's about really reversing.
So guys, sorry I didn't get much footage today, but I was in that conference all day and just catching up with so many people. I just had no chance whatsoever. But I have got a little surprise for you guys in store. And in fact, we might even get Jade to model it. Let me just flip the camera around and I'll show you not only a couple of bits that I got sent through the post today, or one thing that I got sent through the post, but I've also got a tiny little giveaway for you as well. Give me back. Oh, give me back. I'll be back in 2 secs.
Nice.
You love the camera, really. Say hello. Just say hello. You've got to say hello to everyone. It's rude.
Hello.
Well, look at the camera.
Hi.
Say hello. Oh, that's better. So, as I was out today, this is my bag that I use at the moment, and there's a review of it over on my main channel, but it's actually beginning to fall apart. Now, I've had this for quite a few years now, and it's done extremely well, but you can see it's just beginning to kind of fall apart at the seams. But it's been a great bag because you can fit everything in it. You can even put a DSLR, a laptop, an iPad, all together, all in one bag. But my friend, Mr. Igor TV, who also runs a channel, and he's a personal friend of mine, you should check him out. He was looking for a bag recently and threw this one out there. And this is the Ogio Renegade RSS 17. You can get this in the States or in the UK if you hunt around. I'm not quite sure how much it cost, to be honest. I can't remember. But anyway, it looks like an awesome bag. So this came through for me in the post today. Lots of little sections on it. So we've got like a section here on the side, another one here, one on the top, protected, it's hard, for your sunglasses. Loads of sections here on the front, and then obviously one on the back for a big laptop. Nice and padded here on the back as well, which looks pretty cool. And then another little kind of container here that you can put probably a phone in or something like that. So that was something that came through for myself today, and I'm hoping that that is going to replace that. So let's hope so. Now also, because I was at a conference today, we picked up some little freebies, and what I thought I would do is give them away to you guys. So I've got a few things here, and all you've got to do to win is leave a comment in the video description. Sorry, a comment down below, not in the video description, you can't edit that. And tell me what one you want, and I'll pick out a couple of winners, and I will DM you on YouTube, so keep an eye out for the message, and then I'll send it out. So the first one here, now this is only random prizes. So this is a Citrix umbrella, just here, that you can obviously use to keep yourself dry. Now next up, I've got 3 of these, and these are little battery chargers. So you can charge your phone off it, USB or micro USB, and usual sort of thing. Let's see if it says the milliamp hour, just here. There you go, 2,200 milliamp hour, and they also come with all of the relevant adapters as well. So pretty much everything is in there, including even Thunderbolt, lightning. Yeah, there, lightning connector. So I've got 3 of those. I've got 1 of these, and this is a little Citrix Maglite, just there, as you guys can see. So it's just a little torch. And then also I have 2 of these, and these are really useful travel adapters, universal travel adapters. So these work anywhere in the world, and you can plug your stuff in, whether you're coming from Europe to here, the States to here, here to the States, here to Europe, whatever it might be, you can plug this in and it will work. So some little prizes there for you guys. I know it's nothing major, but oh, one last thing as well, and you'll be thinking, what on earth is this? It is, let me just take the wrapping off here, hang on, sorry guys. It is a flask. Now I won't send this particular one internationally because it would just cost more than it's worth, but if someone wants to win it, leave a comment down below, let me know that this is what you want, and it is a little thermos flask. So there you go, loads of little prizes. That is it from me today, guys. I am going to chill out this evening. I'm absolutely exhausted. It's been a great day though at the seminar, and I will be back with you all tomorrow. Peace.